One of the things that got me my first job in venture capital and that has allowed me staying power over the years that I've been in the industry has been my ability to code, right? There are not a lot of VCs who come from technical backgrounds, not that many people who are able to actually write code, review code, draft mechanical models, etc. Where this ends up being really important for me is in sourcing. I started doing web scraping back in 2019 to find companies. I was looking through Y Combinator applications, company registrations, all sorts of other random sources. And I just started building those into more formalized systems. And so you'd have a set of code that would run, it would find a bunch of companies for you. Quickly found out that there were a couple of people doing that a lot better than I am, so ended up investing or leading an investment into a company called Harmonic at Builders VC when I was there. They're an enterprise web scraping platform, and then it's pretty easy from there to layer on an addition of AI, right? And so you have an AI that acts as an Andrew agent, for example. It'll review companies for me based on their website, based on the information it can glean about them from the internet, and it'll say, this fits my thesis, this doesn't fit my thesis. Obviously, this code approach doesn't work as well for more generalist VCs, and it doesn't just work that well if you don't really know what you're looking for. You don't have a refined thesis. There aren't like hard cutoffs, hard no's that you're using when you evaluate startups. But this code, this automation, it's how I built the bulk of my career. It's also how I pay rent right now, as I've been building out systems for other funds that just use automation, and they're more or less like GPT wrappers, but you have to do a lot of custom workflow work when you're working with other VCs. You have to fit their custom structures. It's everybody operates in a strange way in this industry, and so but that was how I automated sourcing. Is how I use sourcing these days. Is I use publicly available data. I'll run web scrapers over it. I'll run AI on top of that. I'll send outreach that's also automated, or I'll just ask for intros because I'm at that point in my career where everyone's connected. So all of those are ways that you can automate sourcing, and VC broadly you can automate 70% of the job of a VC. It's not 100% of the job, but it does mean there will be a lot less analysts in the next 5 to 10 years.